This episode of Gonzalez Galyean is brought to you by Golden Designs, Sublimation Designs by Jessica Gonzalez.
You can contact her at 903-850-0594 or email goldendesigns2023@gmail.com, or you can find her on Facebook at Golden Designs.
Me. Sound check, good.
Bro, we sound fire.
Oh, is it going?
Oh, dude, we didn't even know.
Is this live?
Bro, we thought we were on the set of High School Musical. We could just break out on song whenever and wherever.
Yeah, for real. I'd be doing that. Just break out into song.
Did you bring the Sonic drink in here?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that drink in here?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
When?
When I walked in the door?
What did you get? Root beer?
No. It's a Red Bull slush.
Bro, how you gonna get a Red Bull slush and you ain't gonna get your boy one? I was literally telling you all before I got in here. Man, I need something. I need something to give me energy, man. I just need something. What could give me energy? It was like I was hinting to that without even knowing you had it.
Yep. Only I knew.
How you gonna do a boy dirty like that?
I didn't think about it. I met my parents at Dairy Queen, and they left at like 6:45, and I was like, dadgummit, because now if I drive home, I can't do nothing at home, so I just went and sat at Sonic for a little bit.
You get any numbers?
No. I got bored of just sitting at Sonic, so I went to Golden Grocery and just sat at Golden Grocery too.
You get any numbers there?
No.
I
I didn't go inside.
Oh, so you just look more creepy, chilling.
I was just out there chilling.
Natural people do it all the time. That's what we do all the time.
So
Well, yeah. Did you get an invite to volleyball tonight?
I did.
What'd you say?
I said, no, we got a podcast.
When did you reply? What time?
I don't know. Pretty soon after I got it.
Same. I said, we podcast on Mondays. And then like a weird face.
Oh. I saw Katie today too, and she asked me. Katie.
Oh.
And she's like, you gonna play volleyball tonight? And I was like, no, we have to podcast. And she's like, they always play volleyball on your podcast. And I was like, tell me about it.
Well, they keep on playing on Mondays. It's gonna happen.
Part of the problem. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Does nobody know, man? Nobody know our lives, our schedules. We have one night set aside. We post a podcast every Monday. People should be able to get into the routine by now. But, those are the same people that probably don't follow the podcast.
Or want us there, so.
Or mainly that. But we get invited, so that means we're wanted, slightly at least. And, that's better than most of my life in general. So,
yeah.
Never
well,
wanted.
it's like you feel wanted until they're picking teams. And then you're like, I don't really know if I am wanted here.
Especially like when it first started, it was like, it's like we and Steven almost made bets on like, okay, they're gonna pick you last, or me. Really right. Equally, just like they didn't want us. We weren't bad, Now we're like, well, we're still last pick both times. So
that's why if one of us, our captain, seems like one of us get picked pretty fast.
Yeah,
it's like, hey Ryan, come in this way.
Yeah, so that way you know what it feels like.
So yeah, Nick, you can sit on the bench.
Yeah, the only time I think I've ever gotten picked before you is only because of my height.
Yeah,
I think that's like the only reason, and that's if that ever happens. So kind of messing with, kind of pick your poison when it comes to me and you.
Yeah,
we're deadly threats.
Yeah, work better together.
Yeah, for sure. We do. We play better, voice crack, better together.
Better together. This song. No, that's happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you.
How can you let a Hispanic
I am so confused right now.
Hispanic person like myself, like a Hispanic originee like myself.
Originee?
Yeah, I don't know what the word I'm looking for right now is. How can you let
I am so confused right now.
Someone like myself go live into the world on a podcast and say that narcos meant drugs?
Oh, yeah.
Because it doesn't. I knew that.
It means
not really.
Drug dealer.
This means drug dealer. Like drug Dilla.
Drug dealer.
That's like a dill. Drug
Oh.
deal. Drug dilla.
Yeah, okay.
But what do you say? Met drugs in Spanish? Just drogas.
Drugas, I think maybe.
Drugas.
Yeah. I guess you can let us know if we got it right that time.
Yeah, this is from my cousin Alejandro from Guatemala.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod, guest of the pod, and critiquer of the pod. But it was constructive criticism, and that's what
we
at
about.
the podcast we need. So
And you know what he does? He criticizes you, but then gives you a compliment.
no. He gives you a compliment first,
Or gives you the compliment and then tears you down.
but it's a good tear down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just builds you up extra high. That way he can just tear you down just a little bit, but you still leave higher than you were. You know what I mean? That's more drug talk.
Yeah, I've been talking to him more recently actually because I finally found the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man pop. I was supposed to get him. I didn't find it. Cole went out and he saw it and he texted me. He's like, "Hey, do you have this yet?" And I was like, "No."
Good
Like,
remake.
are there two of them? So he got them for us. So there's just a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man pop chilling on my bed for Alejandro
until he comes down.
whenever he decides to come get it.
Whenever he makes up his mind to finally come down here, bro.
And you know what else he's gonna get?
Come
This
down.
good-looking shirt right here.
That's been chilling here with green going all over my face.
We're gonna have to make another one after he leaves, just because it's the only decoration we have. Or just get a banner.
Yeah, we'll just paint something there. That's for when we get high on acid. One day.
Yeah, you feel like
When
you're
we-
high when you look
Yeah, I
at it.
know. One day when we do drugs on the podcast. That's what we're working towards in the podcast is we talk about it enough that we're just trying to get to the point where we can do it, and we just haven't got there yet. So
Speak it into existence.
yeah. Man, don't you hate when you do something and then as soon as you're out of the room, they call you out for that?
I don't know. Explain.
I don't know, say you leave an event early while someone's still teaching.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you ever hate when then you find out later that they were
yeah.
telling I hate when people leave early and stuff. And I hate that.
You?
Yeah.
It was.
Cause sometimes you have reasons for leaving,
Yeah, well,
your sister's guitar
thing
recital.
is-
But this is not speaking from experience, obviously. This is a friend.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But it's also it's awkward for the person that's left because
for
someone's
sure.
talking about me after I left.
Yeah.
And it's also awkward for all the people who haven't left yet because
Yeah.
it's
Say I would figure.
man, I'm just chilling.
And you're maybe I need to leave, but now I feel like I can't.
Yeah, and it's man, I'm just here. But
Yeah.
then it's you get on to me like that. Now I don't want to pay attention to you.
Yeah. No, you kind of lose interest.
Yeah.
Or then you kind of feel you do want to leave early at any time. I don't know, but
Yeah, it is weird when people do that.
yeah, hate it.
But I've only ever seen it on TV. Never been a part of it.
Yeah, yeah. I watched a video about it yesterday. Actually,
Yeah. On the internet.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was my brother showed me actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
he had someone text him the video or
About the video?
about something about the video. So he's I'm gonna search it up,
Yeah.
and he happened to find the video. It was pretty interesting. Yeah,
That's when you how the internet works like that, huh?
dude,
It's almost like it knows exactly what you're looking for.
it knows exactly to the T.
I understood that reference.
Which I'm learning about in my schooling I'm doing. I'm learning a lot
About T's.
about TTLs, I guess, and yeah, just about the internet, computers, and how it all works.
Algorithms.
No, not algorithms, just IP addresses, DNS servers, and or DNS and DHCP, and you have no idea what I'm talking about. So
Nope.
it's all right. I can try to explain it, but I'm terrible at explaining things, and it probably just sound boring.
I
So
learned today that GIFs or GIFs, whatever you want to say,
yeah.
they're called that because that's just the type of file they are.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I think
that.
so.
I've always wondered why it was okay, we can't agree on the name. Let's just call them something else. But it's it has something to do with the file.
Yeah, well, it's
I didn't know that.
well, I mean, a JPEG. You know what type of file that is?
Nope.
It's a photo. JPEG's always a photo.
JPEG.
Yeah, J and then PEG.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna sneeze.
God bless.
Thank you.
Oh, baby Jesus. Bless you.
Thank you.
See.
Yeah,
All
and
of them can bless you. Baby Jesus, God,
it's the whole Trinity, bro, and
All of
Karen.
and Karen. Karen bless you.
There's also like obviously like a PDF. It's just another type of file.
Yes.
I don't know what the abbreviations stand for because like if you see something that has like just letters, I've literally learned this like in my school. Everything has a reason why it's abbreviated. It has another like meaning. So, like IP address, IP is Internet Protocol.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, and then DNS is like Domain Name System. So, which again that makes no sense to you, but
Nope.
pretty much any website has to have a DNS, which it has. It's basically the website's name is all like a bunch of numbers, but it's really, really hard to comprehend for the human brain, so it doesn't make it into an IP address. It's just a lot shorter.
I just thought of something.
Oh.
It's because my boss, he has a saying when people are explaining things that he doesn't understand. He's, look, we're just feed folk here. You're talking to a feed man.
Oh, sorry, dude.
So, like, look, man, I'm just feed folk.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, sorry, I didn't mean to be going up your brain.
Yeah.
I don't want to like make you feel dumb because one thing I'm talking about this stuff, and then I'm sure there's like an actual IT guy listening. Like, this guy's probably not passing his test because I don't think he's going to do this right. So, but I did make it through my second module.
It's not like computer like geekish stuff, but I did get my whole YouTube thing figured out. I was telling you how I wasn't being paid, and I was trying to contact YouTube.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, I was looking through my, you make $100.
You said this on the podcast?
I think it's just personally. I just
Oh.
Bad friend. Bad friend.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, whatever you make on YouTube, when it adds up to $100, that's when they send it to you.
Yeah.
I'm sure like it's probably similar.
That's how my
Spotify
music works.
or whatever.
Yeah, but I have it set at $20 because if I had it at $100, it would take a long time to make.
Well, they don't give you a chance. It's just $100. It's been a while, and I was like, I know I'm supposed to be getting paid, so I was showing my mom, and there's like zero money in my account. So I was like, I haven't been paid for the last 6 months, or like I don't remember what it was. So we tried changing my banking because, BTH got bought out by Origin.
Well, yeah.
But it still didn't work. So I was telling
Josh. To do something with your account.
So I was telling Josh something about it, and that wasn't the right wording. I was telling Josh about it. I said something about it. That's just not right. And Josh is like, you should call them out on Twitter. They always respond on Twitter.
I do remember you saying something about that.
Oh, you do? Well, I did. The other day on Twitter, I was like, yo, at YouTube, I'm not being paid. What the heck? Or something like that. And they commented back. They sent me this link. And then I was emailing them. And it turns out there's just like some other secret button on the page that shows you what you're actually making.
But it just hadn't hit 100 yet.
Hey, but it did this month.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, I'm gonna get paid this month though.
We gonna get paid. Go get that bread.
With that Tripoli song, I finally got paid.
Yeah. But that's good, man.
Trying
Congrats.
to get my money up.
Congrats on using Twitter to its full power and potential.
Using Twitter to take down YouTube. That's
Yeah. As we're gonna post this on YouTube. We don't mean.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to talk about the YouTube like that.
We don't talk about bad about anyone. It's all like hypothetical situations.
Especially Bruno.
Oh.
Because we just don't talk about him.
I understood that reference.
Honestly, dude, that's an underrated movie. I feel like
that's a good movie.
Well, I guess it's not like underrated
because it
did get a lot of publicity. I guess.
I feel like it got over populated not populated but over whatever because of that song. I would say Frozen's the same way. I feel like Frozen's too known for the song, but the movie Frozen is pretty fire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it, because like
it's kind of ice.
No, because like it's kind of a bad movie, dude. Her sister, they're just like they hate each other and like they're fighting. And
it's support.
Yeah,
it's supporting sibling rivalry and
yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't agree with it, but I heard it
because she hurt her.
Yeah, but then
she hurt her sister.
Yeah, but then they were like, hey, we're siblings. We fight all the time.
It's almost like they were just kids.
Dude, matter of fact, I think you're right.
I know. Some people, man.
Yeah, and then they got older, and it was like, it was not an analogy. What's it called?
I know what you're thinking about, but like, because it happens again, right?
No, I'm thinking because like, she hurt her sister, right, and like froze her heart and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it wasn't just like physical. It was an emotional. It's not an analogy. What's the word? It was
I don't know.
Foreshadowing almost, but like, man, I cannot think of the word. But she was
know what you're
also
going for.
cold and bitter in her heart
Yeah.
to her sister for all those years as well.
That's
Not
what she-
physically, but emotionally. And
Yeah.
that's why the word frozen, it wasn't even really talking about her having the powers, really. It was more talking about her heart was frozen and numb.
Yep.
Man, what's the
And guess what? Elsa was frozen too, and that's why they made a second one. Because she was frozen because of her mother or whatever. The song.
Was it her mother?
The
I
song
thought it was like
called-
some lizard.
Something was no. The lizard just lived there.
I don't think the lizard was real, though, was it? That was like a pigment of her imagination, bruh.
A pigment. A figment. Pigment is like the color in your skin, right?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was always called a pigment.
I think it's a figment.
That makes more sense. A figment,
I still know.
like a figure, I guess.
Yeah, a
Okay.
figment. I don't know.
No, I
We're both
assume
just
you're
two
right.
homeschool kids that started a podcast.
And it shows.
Anyways, Frozen and Frozen 2 are both good.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
I don't know how we got there.
We were talking about Bruno, bro.
Oh, Bruno. Yeah.
We're trying not to
Encanto.
talk about him, but
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that's a good movie, man. What was I was gonna say something, but I don't remember anymore. So
Oh well.
still mad that you got Red Bull without me, but it's whatever.
It's a Red Bull slush. It's not just a Red Bull.
I know that's the point.
Oh.
That's what makes it worse, dude.
I
You
knew
could
this was
at
gonna
least-
happen too.
You could at least when you get to Golden Grocery, you could get me a Red Bull instead.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I probably shouldn't have drank Red Bull. But a Red Bull slush, that's a totally different
Think-
story.
I wasn't even drinking energy drinks all year, and then when Sonic did this, I knew that was gonna break me.
The thing is, I thought they'd do it like a little bit closer to summer. I thought they'd wait until like at least
That's what I was
May.
thinking.
So I can always remember like a really good memory I have is always like in the summer, really hot, and I thought it was smart to get like a large Red Bull slush, and then my heart is like like pounding like 1,000,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, I made it to the 4th month though, so.
My mom, she didn't like me drinking them, the Red Bulls, and we were at Easter, and one of my uncles had one, and he's my uncle, so he's older than I.
Yeah.
And I don't say that he's old, but he's like my parents' age as well, and he had a sugar-free Red Bull, and I tell my mom like, yeah, I got a sugar-free Red Bull. It's not as bad for you. I'm not gonna say it's great for you, but I was like, it's not as bad. And she was like, oh, you shouldn't be drinking this to the person, and like I don't know, but she wouldn't give him like that big of a heart of a time. I was like, are you serious right now? But I guess I'm her kid,
Yeah, she can tell you what to do.
Yeah, I
She
know. Isn't that so weird, man? You grow up your whole life, and like you're a little toddler. You don't know what's right and wrong. You need your parents to, you grab that ant, and you think it's cool,
And then it bites you.
and then it bites you. But then you gotta grab the ant, and your mom slaps you. And you're like, why'd you do that? Should save me from more pain. And then you get older, and they keep you from this or that.
Yeah, when you're.
But then you grow up, you move out, and you're on your own. You have your own life, paying your own bills, and then they
Keep your own wife.
they still they still tell you what to do, and it's like it's the weirdest thing because you're like, ugh! It's like I'm bigger than you and stronger than you, but you're like, I'm gonna listen to my mom, It's just like a weird
Taking
thing. Like
advice.
you don't have to. It's like you just always grew up doing that, and you respect your parents. So it's like, even like that you're right and they're wrong, and they tell you to shut up, and you're just like, okay.
And
And they'll be like at your own house, Like, you're at my house. Shut up. Yes, ma'am. Go to your room. Yes, ma'am.
Just go home.
Yeah. It's it's a crazy concept, but hope my kids listen to me when they're adults,
So you're contradicting yourself?
Now I'm just saying it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing that we have to that we do that.
Oh, okay.
It's like have you ever heard that like when you get a baby elephant and you put a stake in the ground, right? A wooden stake and a string, real thin string, and you tie it to the elephant's leg. The elephant tries to run away, and it gets caught in that string, and it can't move it because it's a baby elephant. It's not like super strong, right? Sorry. Well, then the elephant gets to be an adult, definitely strong enough to rip that string and that stake out of the ground. But he always knew when he was younger he couldn't do it.
I'm pretty sure the string would break. How would an elephant like going from like a foot this big to like the foot this big? How would it not break the string?
Dude, they retie it. You don't have to leave the elephant on there for his whole life. That's kind of cruel, bro. I'm saying like, dude, when you go riding a horse, you tie it to a post.
Yeah.
And you leave and come back. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
So you have the elephant there.
I thought this was
yeah,
just a
but
weird
now,
analogy.
but then as it gets older, it thinks it can't move it because it couldn't when it was younger and never could. So it's like, why bother even trying? I already know it's not going to work. So just have this ingrained in their memory because elephants have great memory. Not the best.
But you're saying they're stupid, though. They have good memories, but they're stupid.
No, I'm just saying that we become adapt to having a set way, and we feel like we can't change that way later on in the future, even though we're stronger and more capable of doing that. This doesn't pertain to parenting, but, you know. But yeah, you know.
No, I never heard that one. Really?
Nope. I've heard it. Maybe from my grandpa or somebody. It's a pretty neat.
It's like, sit down, son. It's time to tell you about the elephant and the string.
Yes, I'm going to tell my kid, be like, son, I don't even like, what are you supposed to use that analogy for, though? For your kid, you know, when they're growing up.
I know, dead air on a podcast.
Huh?
Dead air on a podcast, I guess.
When you have dead air in a podcast?
That's what you used it for.
Tell them the elephant story? Well, I was trying to relate it to parenting, but then as I said it, I just realized it didn't really relate that well. Also, I'm not a parent, so, you know.
I don't know.
What's your number one advice?
Did we already do an advice
as
thing?
parenting?
As parenting?
Like for parent, like, you know, like, okay, say you're about to have a kid, okay, and you're
no.
and now you're talking to yourself, and you have to give yourself good parenting advice. What are you gonna tell yourself? Like, you're gonna think you suck, but you don't suck. Just keep on doing you.
I don't know.
Okay, say I was gonna have a kid. This is hypothetical, okay? What would you tell me?
I mean, what do you want advice on? Just
like,
want to use some random advice.
Like, no, like you like just tell me like, hey, you know, you're gonna be a good dad, or you're just gonna be like, hey,
make sure you discipline your child. That's all I'd say. Make sure your child knows.
Like, see, what I would tell you is be like if I had a girl, but then like you had a boy, I'd be like, you better keep your kid away from my kid.
Oh yeah. Bro, my boy's gonna be so well mannered.
I'm gonna be a boy.
You're gonna wish your girl wanted to marry my boy.
Bro, please.
How wild would that be?
It would be so wild. We're like still doing podcasts and we're like talking about our kids dating. Like, so you gonna grab your kid? No, my kid's a perfect kid. Oh yeah, you say my kid's a bad kid?
Yeah.
That'd be really weird.
You think that was her idea?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Dude, that would be so wild. I didn't even think about that.
No.
Like, of our kids.
You gotta get married.
Yeah.
But that's another weird thing.
That's a good motive now, though. Like, that's a good, like, to get married, though.
Because you want your kid to date my kid?
It would be fun.
I mean, yeah.
It's like, it'd take, like,
but like
16 years of waiting, but hey.
But yeah, but like, what about like at the cookouts? You know, if you're at my house or I'm at your house, and we're like always having to like watch our kids. Like,
yeah, they go off on the 4-wheelers and we're like
drinking Red Bull.
Yeah, with our Red Bulls.
I'm like, don't go too far in the woods.
Yeah, maybe stay back here where we can see you.
Yeah, we got deer cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be weird. But no, but that's another weird thing is like,
hey, who you think you are, Red Riding Hood? Get back over here.
Yeah, please. Ain't going to no grandma's house. No, like, say like, you know, I had a kid tomorrow. Well, you know, by the time I have my second kid or my third kid, you could be having your second kid or your first kid.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be our first kids.
Yeah. But like, it's just weird. Like, people that are way older than me, or I always thought were way older than me, and then they could have kids at the same time I had kids, or get married at the same time I get married. like everything when you're in high school, everybody's like, if they're older than you, they're older than you. But once you graduate, age is like way different when it comes to like adulting and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. I'm trying to think of someone that's like, I don't know, well, like, the young married class that I go to is crazy because there are a lot of people that are just get married within like 5 years, and they're still young, but I always thought them way older than me, you know what I mean? Like Jared.
Yeah.
He's still young, but he's in the young married classes. They got married, probably like 10 years ago, actually. Or 8, maybe. So, I don't.
Well, I mean, it's just weird. Just think about how, like not that long ago, we went and watched a movie with them. Like, and we've done it before. Like, we were going with, like, Tommy and Cole and Jared and Grant and them. And it's like...
Yeah, I never, ever thought we would hang out.
Be hanging out with them. When
like, Cole and stuff.
Yeah. And now I live with them.
Yeah, it's, like, absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Because we used to pester him and Robert at church all the time.
All the time.
Like, literally every Sunday. Andrew Garfield's better.
And then, like, Nick, he was, like, way older than us, but then, like, we just started hanging out with him.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know, it's just weird. It's weird life works, man.
Yeah, life is weird.
But, anyways, man, on to...
Roasted.
That's the wrong button.
Yep.
Hello. Welcome to Local News.
I'm your anchor, too.
And I'm just the anchor man.
You're the anchor man.
I'm the anchor man.
So, all my local news was a thing about Alejandro speaking. And then another thing, I told one of my cousins that I would say this, like, 2 podcasts ago, and I forgot.
Okay.
So, this is my uncle that I work with. He was, like, he's starting, like, some business. I don't know, some type of... I don't even know what it's called, but it's an app. He wanted me to get into it, so I downloaded it. I haven't really done much on it. Anyways, so, you know, maybe we can have you on the show one day, or, you know, vice versa. To, like, help promote stuff.
James? Chris? You made an app?
An app?
You said your uncle?
Yeah. No, my cousin. It's my uncle's daughter's. It's my uncle's son-in-law.
Oh.
My great uncle's son-in-law.
Dang.
Do you know Ron?
Hmm?
Ron from Hughes Appliance.
Oh, okay. I know of him.
Yeah. So his son-in-law.
Hmm.
His name is Nathaniel.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't know, we were talking, but he told me he did some research on the podcast, and he said you should tell your buddy this because I think since he's nerdy, he'll like it. He'll think it's funny. So, anyways, he said that when he got married, his wife, which is my cousin Stephanie, you know, they're supposed to play, you know, "Here Comes the Bride," dun, 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 dun. Instead,
They played the Imperial March.
it played the Avengers theme song when she came out.
Okay.
I said if Steven's wife doesn't do that, you know.
No, that's awkward for everybody.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Every time it stands up.
Dun, dun. No, that's Star Wars. Dun, 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 dun. How's the Avengers?
That is it.
Yeah.
That's like the build up.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. That's it.
Is that like after he says Avengers Assemble? Captain America?
I'm sure it played at that too. But yeah, it's the one that, like, at the very first Avengers when they, like, all assemble up in that circle.
Yeah.
Ah, iconic.
Iconic.
How dare he call me nerdy?
You know, the older I get, the less nerdy is a
Insult.
insult. It's more of a compliment.
I was watching a show today where they said that, just called someone nerdy, and they're like, you can't say that anymore. And I was like, we can't say the word nerdy anymore? Why is everything like, why can't we say anything?
Like you can't, because it's offensive?
Yeah, it's like a shame thing. I'm like, are you serious?
Okay.
We can't say nothing no more. People get way too offended.
Now, I'm pretty sure that if you call a nerd and they know they're a nerd, they're going to take it as compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. People, when you watch, like, Saved by the Bell, if there's a nerd on it, that's the nerd. It's nerd with the glasses and everything. That's not what a nerd is, man.
Like Jake and Josh, the one guy. What was his name?
He's like, why?
Yeah.
Yuck. Yeah, I love that. No, nerds, man, that's like just, one, people want to knock on someone that's super smart.
Yeah.
That's messed up. And then two, another type of nerd is normally just someone that's, overly obsessed with something or a franchise.
Yeah, like video games or
Yeah.
I don't know, comics.
But now cool kids love video games.
Yeah.
Cool kids love superhero movies.
Yeah. Cool kids, make tons of money on Twitch and stuff.
Cool kids can be smart. Normally aren't, but can be.
Yeah.
So, people just be trying to change the game because they getting into the game, So.
Yeah.
But do you have local news?
I went to Erica and Bella's adoption celebration party. Yeah. So congratulations to them.
Yeah, how did it go though?
It was fun. They had food. I didn't know there was gonna be food. Did you know there was gonna be food?
Food? I guess Tony made it.
Yeah, it was a barbecue.
Yeah, makes sense.
I didn't know that. It does make sense.
I did not know there'd be food.
Yeah, I went to Sonic before.
Oh, well, we had Jesse's brother and brother's wife was here because we had to go to a wedding later, and then we went to the wedding later. So,
well, I actually before I even went into church, I ran into Jeremy Pierce.
Oh yeah,
out there, and I talked to him the whole time.
Was he there or just outside? Okay.
Yeah, he was invited. I walked in with him. I went through the line with him. I sat down by him. Yeah. Had a good talk.
Good guy.
Talked to him in a long time.
Yeah, last time I saw him was at Peralta's with his dad in equipment, maybe a couple months ago or something.
It's pretty funny because then when we were playing the games at your table, I was with the Pierces. It was Jeremy, Yvonne, Rachel, her husband, but then it was me and Sam, Estelle.
Oh yeah, Samantha.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty fun. We tried it was there's supposed to be icebreaker games. It was I had a name something from my childhood. I was I was homeschooled, and they're all we know this, and I was of course you do, but I don't know what else you're supposed to say. I know y'all people.
You could have said you collected cars, man.
I guess I could have. That didn't come into my head though.
I should have been there for you. I'm sorry.
You want to talk about funny? The other night at the party, the Sunday school party, Blaine was talking to me about the podcast. Yeah. And Blaine says, "So what do y'all talk about on there? Just anything that pops into your head?" And I was like, "Did you listen to our last episode? Because that's what we said we were going to start saying." Remember?
Did he?
No.
Oh, but yeah,
that's so funny because that's our answer from now on.
It literally is whatever pops up in our brain.
Whatever pops into our head.
Literally, this episode has literally been a testament of that.
Yep.
I'm just rambling, honestly.
I just thought it was funny. I was I swear you must have listened to one because that's exactly what we said.
So funny. Yeah. We went to Emily's guitar recital yesterday, which was excellent. Cool. Her, Axel, and another guy named Carson. Really, really
Bro
great.
had hair.
Huh?
Bro had hair.
He also had a way higher voice than I thought.
Oh, really?
Which, the other guy, Carson.
Yeah.
But, they all did really, really good. It was one of those things that, I went expecting Emily to be the best because I just know Emily's really good, and I wanted her to be the best because, she's my sister. Mm-hmm. So I'm going there, yeah, she's going to be the best.
Yeah. Oh.
They're messing things up. I wouldn't say she wasn't the best and she wasn't the worst because literally this is one of those things that everybody was the best. Honestly, there really wasn't someone that just outshined the other. But anyways, after because it's a very formal thing, get dressed nice and get really really quiet. Yeah, get really really quiet. It's a very it's built for really good acoustics, so you can't really whisper anything. Anyways, you also don't clap after every song. Some songs you don't. You gotta wait until they hit their guitar, stop, and then kind of bow, and then you clap. But we got done, and Blaine's I don't know why all these things are so tense. I just wish everybody just be a little bit more loose. Just too intense.
So he went.
Yeah,
I noticed that Emma and Creighton went.
Yeah, Emma went to do Emily's hair. Apparently, that's what Creighton was telling me.
Yeah, because Creighton told me that he wasn't gonna go to church the other night because he said when he told me bye, he's I'll see you tomorrow. He's actually I probably won't because I don't think we're going to church tomorrow, but he didn't elaborate.
Now you ain't nosy.
So I'm not why are you not going to church?
Yeah, bro.
Dude? Come on, though.
Yeah, because people might talk about you.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess on to since that was all for that. You said.
I don't know, man.
Dude, the thing is, I know I thought of a work story today. Dude, we almost have to take this segment out.
I know. It's getting bad. One day, though.
What we should do for this segment next
Then
time. Like,
discuss if we have it.
Yeah.
If not, just skip it.
yeah, when we say on to, just be like, okay, and then go to the next one. Like, not even go to work stories.
Yeah.
But nothing crazy, nothing new.
No.
No?
Not that I can talk about.
Man,
I mean, my boss got really mad at a what do you call that?
A Karen?
No.
Oh.
Like our wife, like our card. I mean,
You say our wife?
I said our Wi-Fi.
You didn't say fi.
I stopped. Why? Our credit card machine quit working today, so he's trying to call like a tech person.
An IT?
Well, I guess.
Or a credit card.
He was just
tech.
working at the company, but bro wasn't white, and he had an accent, and my boss could not understand him. And to be fair, he was talking really fast, and he did have a really, really hard accent.
Listen, that's not
I
racist.
could barely understand him. No, it's not racist.
At
It's
all.
just
I don't
like-
think at all. It's just, I feel like I have to clarify because in the kind of world we're living in, everything's racist. So
Yeah. It's like the guy just needed to like slow down and like articulate and everything. And I don't know, my boss got real mad. And our credit card
we can
machine,
get frustrated because you're
still
already
doesn't work.
frustrated
Yeah.
and you're losing money sometimes. And then you go and you talk to someone and they don't even understand the problem because they can't understand you. You can't understand them.
Yeah.
Give me a gosh dang American. That's what they'd say.
That's almost word for word what he said. And then the guy's like, he ended up just saying like, I can't do anything for you. I'll have my supervisor call you in like 6 hours.
Golly.
It was like, by the time we finally got to talk to that guy, it was already like 4. So that's when my boss was like, 6 hours, it'll be 10 o'clock here. Like,
It just randomly stopped working today?
yeah, just random. Like, it worked. The very first credit card went through this morning.
I
After
want-
that, nothing.
Is it ran by Cat 5? Do you know?
I don't.
What's coming out of the back of it? Like a lot of wires? Or just like one?
There's 3.
Power. Phone line probably in the Cat 5.
Yeah, it's a phone line.
Yeah.
Because it's hooked up to our AT&T.
Yeah, I wonder, it might have something to do with your internet company.
Our phones were down too for a while, but they came back on. But the credit card machine never.
Might have something to do with your ISP, your internet service provider.
Oh yeah.
I learned that.
You want to come fix it?
Dude, I would try. I don't want to waste your time if it didn't work.
We
But
already did
it
the
could be
rebooting
that.
thing.
Yeah, that's the best thing. I heard that online one time.
Yeah.
And I heard it yesterday online.
Yeah.
And anyway,
You should.
But sometimes you're-
reboot it.
yeah. Sometimes the Cat 5 can be like bad, like old or corroded, so you have to like redo the ends. But I never worked on a credit card machine.
I told my boss, I said the phones came back and started working, and then the actual internet, like you can get on the computer, you can hook up your phone, the Wi-Fi's working. So I said it's something with the credit card machine. Like there might be a faulty wire.
You said the Wi-Fi was working? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The wire.
Yeah, there's something like probably in the wire or in the machine.
Is there just one wire going to your router or two wires going to your router?
Into the router, I think it's just one.
Okay. What colors are they? All black?
Blue.
Is there a blue one? That's a Cat 5. Most likely. Cat 5, Cat 6, it doesn't matter. There's a good chance.
It don't work though.
No worky, bro. Yeah, if I was a little smarter, if I was actually like a legit IT, then maybe. But it'd be, I don't know. It's an IoT. Internet of Things. Anything that can run through the internet is an IoT.
It's a OUT. It's out of service.
But that's true. But the device is an IoT. I believe. Yeah, again, I'm probably wrong. Anyways, sorry, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'll get
There's
it
a
fixed
work
tomorrow.
story, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, maybe I'll get it fixed tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll keep y'all updated.
Yeah.
Work stories part 2.
To find out next week, though. Okay, on to
Entertainment.
Dude, I could have swore music is first, though.
Nope.
Why do I have that backwards? Oh, well.
Do you want to do music
No,
first?
no. Entertainment.
Okay.
I didn't watch any movies in theaters, but
Me either.
and I haven't watched any more of Narcos yet. But we are rewatching that 70s show at the moment.
Oh yeah.
It's a good show, man.
Didn't y'all just finish it though?
I'm thinking I was talking about it last podcast, like last season.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of like a comfort show, I guess. Just
Yeah.
a good, fun show to watch.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
got a
20
couple
minutes
of those.
long, so yeah, ain't bad. I like it. I enjoy it. I think you would enjoy it.
I probably would.
Add it to your list eventually someday.
Huh?
Add it to your list eventually someday.
Yeah, it is on my list eventually someday.
There you go. That's all we ask.
Yeah. So that's it.
I think so.
Okay. Well, I haven't finished shrinking yet.
Huh?
So I haven't finished shrinking yet.
You said drinking.
No, shrinking.
I was like, what?
But I told you the other day I was going to watch the Marcel the Shell movie.
Yeah, and it sounded like I cussed you out when I told you to go watch it.
It was great. I loved it.
Was it just stupid comedy?
Kind of, but it was like wholesome and like heartwarming also. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was really funny.
Was it like
at
The Good
times.
Dinosaur though? Like a bunch of, like a series of unfortunate events?
No, it's mainly just the one big unfortunate event.
No.
I understood that reference.
Yeah, like Marcel's trying to find his family. That's kind of the thing. It's
It's
like,
a dude?
yeah, apparently.
Oh.
It's a woman that plays him.
Yeah.
It's the chick from like Parks and Rec. She's in Parks and Rec. She plays one of the dogs, I think, in The Secret Life of Pets. Has that real high pitched voice.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but he's trying to find the rest of his family because they're like part of the house was like a Airbnb. It's an Airbnb now because the original owners got divorced and apparently they took half the shelves, most of the shelves, I guess, and left Marcel and like his grandma behind. And now it's an Airbnb, and the guy who's living there now, he's like a filmmaker. So it's like all documentary style, like just being documented, like just following Marcel around.
Yeah.
And it's like stop motion. You
Yeah.
know? So it's like just the directing style of the movie. One is
The
a
cinematography
win.
of it.
The cinematography.
Cinematography.
Was a win for me. But then just like I don't know, just it being wholesome and like funny and emotional. I was like, bro, honestly, a 5 out of 5, dude. Like, would watch again.
But was it biblical?
No.
Okay, it's not the Lord's will, dude.
I don't think the Bible came up. No.
Things you watch, dude.
It was funny.
I watched movies about drugs. Narcos, that 70s show.
I watched another movie called The Bling Ring.
The what?
The Bling Ring.
Bling Ring.
It was about, apparently it was based on true events where it's like a lot of teenagers back in like, actually I don't think it specified what year it was, but it was like they found out like celebrities' addresses and like when they'd be gone doing something and they'd break into their house and like steal their clothes and stuff. And finally they got caught. It was Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan. And these are not the actresses, these are the people that got stolen from. Someone else. And like at the very end it showed like some of the court stuff, like them walking to the court, and I was like, I feel like I kind of remember seeing this on the news, but I don't know for sure, but like some of this seems kind of familiar to me.
It kind of reminds me of that new movie where
It wasn't that good though.
there's like rated R and like the dudes throw a house party at LeBron James' house.
Oh yeah,
That movie looked stupid, but
it did. This movie was rated R too. It had Emma Watson in it. That's why I decided to watch it.
was she one of the thieves?
Yeah.
I can see her like dressed like that in a hoodie.
Yeah, I don't think her American accent is that good. Her American accent is that good.
I don't think your accent's that good.
Yeah, that's just my words slurring together.
Yeah, we kind of suck right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can't think of anything.
I just didn't really believe her when she would talk. I'm like, you're like hiding an accent. It's like, I don't know,
That's a part of her role.
noticeable. Maybe so.
Maybe she's like in with this group, and she didn't want them to know she was actually from somewhere else. Yeah.
Wouldn't recommend that one though. It's not that good. Watch Marcel the Shell.
Okay. Maybe when it comes out, who made it?
A24. That's
Oh, really?
part of the problem. Both
That was
they were
A23.
both A24 actually. Both of those movies.
Oh, really?
You know, randomly.
Huh. So
Yeah,
where
they're
are we
the
gonna
ones that
watch
made
it
it,
when
like-
it comes out? I just had to buy it. They don't have
Marcel.
Yeah, they don't have it something they
That was-
stream on.
That's part of the problem. Yeah, it was.
Where'd you watch the Bling Ring?
That I had on Blu-ray. I picked it up at like Half Price Books or something one time. It's cheap.
Cheap.
Marcel the Shell, it didn't show in theaters. I think I told you that when I was saying we were gonna watch it. Like it showed in theaters, but not around here, so we couldn't watch it, and we kept waiting for it to come out to Blu-ray. We were like, hey, it's not coming out to Blu-ray. What the heck? And it's an exclusive, like on A24.com. Like they didn't put it in Walmart and Target and everything.
So you're watching at your house?
Yeah, Josh bought it.
Nice.
So.
Well, that's what I thought that movie had been out for a while.
Yeah, it was 2021. Yeah.
Because I remember the trailer. I think in like 2019.
Really?
Come out.
I don't think it's that old.
I thought it looked funny, but
I thought we saw the trailer for it when we saw Everything Everywhere All at Once.
oh, I thought I saw the trailer for it when we saw Barb and the trailer. Also, the same trailer as Barb.
Barb and Star.
Yeah.
That movie's not that good either.
I didn't watch it.
It was like kind of funny, but I don't know. Anyways, if you want to watch it, hit Josh up.
Your memory bubble's like right here somewhere.
Right here?
No, like right here.
Right here?
Yeah, anytime you like remember, you like look up there.
I saw one of our thumbnails. I did that one time.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was. It was kind of recent.
No, I don't think so. I think it was in the last season. But it's our most viewed podcast. I was like, I wonder if it's because I experimented with the thumbnail. We're both like thinking. I put something in the bubble. But I did that again this week with the Mario poster and the NF album.
Oh,
you notice that?
Yeah. So maybe that's what I was thinking of. It was recent.
Yeah, that was today.
Yeah, Jay. Jared told me that Jay says it's going to be the highest podcast is his.
Yeah, that Jared told me that too.
Yeah, so he's going to have to give it some time. But that says definitely one of the most interesting ones. So.
Yeah, I think like all of their siblings have like listened to it.
Oh, really?
Julie's talked to my mom about it a lot. She like really enjoyed it, and my mom's like, "Well, you should listen to the one with Kevin because that one's really good too." I haven't heard from Jill or Jessica because I don't see them very much. Jared told me he listened to it. Grant made a comment to me. I haven't seen Will, I guess, since. But Joel told me yesterday at church. Was it yesterday at church?
Man, everybody be talking to you. They're talking to me.
Joel was like, "Dang, boy." He's like, Jay ratted me out and crap. He said, "Bro, y'all gotta let me on there, bro." I was like, I knew this was gonna happen.
Listen, dude. I had a dream. I was kind of like freaking out when you posted the podcast this morning, the one from like last week. Because I had a dream, I guess last night. I don't know. I think it was last night. I had a dream that I guess that podcast, we said like a lot of controversial things that we shouldn't have. And you're like, dude, we don't need to post this. You know what? We're just going to skip this week and we'll post next week. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need to do it. And then I wake up, look at Instagram, and you posted it. And I'm like, oh, heck. Like, what do we do? So I was freaking out. But then I realized it's just a dream. I could not sleep last night.
You know, wannabe podcasters Ryan Gonzalez and Stephen Galyean canceled
already.
Oh, dang.
Hey, at least we made it one season though. A.
So yeah, we had as long as a run as Jonathan Majors did. A longer run, I guess.
Oh yeah.
King, yeah. Boy got canceled.
What happened to that man?
Well, he like beat up his girlfriend apparently.
Oh, I think you told me that.
Yeah, but then like she like went back on it. It was oh no, it wasn't like whatever it was. But then like apparently like some more texts leaked out, and it was like there was some abuse.
Some women like that.
I don't know, dude. So like, we might have to recast King.
Yeah, people. Anyways, on to. Yeah.
Makes me want to spit every time.
Yeah. You listened to that new RG the Hero by Mr. RG?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
I know, I noticed.
I haven't
actually.
yet.
Your brother
You
listened
noticed?
to it though. Yeah, dude.
Oh, because of
It tells you,
I forgot about it.
Tells you like friends who listen to. And it shows Bradley down there. So
I forgot about it.
this is awkward.
I knew I was going to today because I knew you were gonna bring this up, and I forgot.
Man, it's all right because you've heard some of it already.
So I figured I've heard.
When we went to that concert like a year and a half ago, and I played some of it. I just like it took forever to get it out. Then I had problems with my distributor, and then once it came out, I listened to it, and the bass was a little louder than I wanted. I don't remember it being like that, and I listened to it like right before I posted it. But I don't know. I'm still happy with it. I don't care. I needed to get it out anyway. So
yeah.
But it's one of those things that I feel like it's one of my, as far as lyrics go, it's like I like it. The most as lyrics go. A lot of like it's more deep, more in depth than my most stuff. I feel like. So I enjoy that.
More real music.
Yeah. I feel like it's more real, but at the same time, if I want to get like 100 streams or whatever, I really don't care. So I don't care.
It'd be like that.
Sometimes it really do be. So, But yeah, I think that's all I have for music. Let me double check though. You know, I had to put that plug in for myself, but that and last week my cousin was telling me that there's a song that by Mac Miller that she thought kind of sounded like me.
What
So,
the heck?
huh?
So what the heck?
Yeah, I don't even remember which one.
What cousin told you this?
Anna. What?
All right, Anna. We'll see.
I think it's the Spins. I think that was the one. No. Hand Me Downs. But so I listened to it and then I just downloaded a couple songs by him. Mac Miller's a great artist. I mean, kind of explicit, but he's a great R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah.
No
One of the
drugs.
ones that let Ariana get away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
So.
Dude.
What'd you listen to?
I heard she might be getting divorced.
She's married?
Yeah, she married just like a normal guy, like an insurance adjuster or something.
Just a bland dude.
Yeah. And I was like, dang, that must be real love, though.
Steven's like, bro, that could have been me.
What about a feed guy, Ariana? Come on now. See, then you are gonna want my daughter to marry your son because she's gonna be very attractive if I got to marry Ariana Grande.
Yeah, and then like my son will probably be into music or something too.
And they'll both have some kind of Latino in them.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Apparently he like deleted all of his Instagrams and everything. So I was like, they're probably like getting divorced.
The dude did?
Yeah. Cause like, if if that came out, people would probably go and like trash him and unfollow him and everything.
Yeah. But I mean,
but maybe he's
could
just
have been
like,
a mutual.
yeah, maybe he's just like, I don't want to do social media anymore.
That's true. I mean, social media is kind of like.
I mean, why?
Drag.
I mean, you're married to Ariana Grande, so I mean, why do you need social media? Right.
You are media,
bro. Come on.
Yeah. Didn't even know she was married. How long has she been married? Like a year?
A year or two, maybe.
Dang. I just licked that.
Yeah, I know. I feel like she hasn't released any music since she's been married. Actually.
Dude, maybe that's why she's getting divorced, so that she can write like breakup songs.
So cliche. She's about to be in a movie.
Worked for Taylor Swift.
She's about to be they're making a movie about Wicked. You know that big play. Yeah.
Who's she gonna be?
Like the main character.
The main character or the witch?
The main character. I've never seen the play, so I don't know.
I think the witch is the main character. Actually.
Well, then she's the protagonist, I guess. She's not the witch.
Well, they're both like really, really great singers in the play. I watched Wicked in New York, and I'm not one for musicals, but you can do a play that good. Yeah, props to you.
Well, she's got a good voice, so.
Huh.
I don't know who's playing the witch.
Not me. It's not me. I'll let you know.
Did you listen to Mowgli's new song? I thought it was pretty good.
I didn't know he came up with one. My thing just like picks and choose who to show that has new songs that I downloaded, and I guess it doesn't do Mowgli, but
Mowgli, I don't know, that new sound he's got, I like his new style.
Are you depressed?
It's like, no, but it's just like I don't know, the style. It's like rockish and like also hip hop.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like
everything in one, bro.
It's called "Sometimes I Scare Myself to Death." He has the longest song title.
It is pretty long.
Yeah. Sometimes I scare myself to death. Dun, 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 dun. There's a guitar.
I would just call it "Scare Myself to Death."
Or I think you just call it "Scare Myself." Yeah. Or to death.
Scare feet. But yeah. So that's all you got.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It had it said featuring Paris, and I was like, oh shoot, but it's not Paris Carriz, it's some other guy.
Just Paris.
Paris Shadow, I think. Paris Shadow.
Interesting. Huh.
You have to give it a listen.
Yeah, I'll give it a stream or two.
Did you listen to the song Vacuum by him?
I think I did actually.
I like that one.
I think I have it downloaded. It's pretty good.
I like that one a lot.
Mowgli is one of those artists I think y'all trashed me for when I first started listening to him.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, I did with an F too.
Yeah. We did that with everybody.
But guess what?
Everybody that wasn't
those people are big now.
Everybody that wasn't Lecrae or Andy Mineo, bro, got trashed.
It's kind of trash at all. I mean, we made fun of Nathaniel's 1K View and stuff.
Yeah, 1K View, and I feel like I don't know. I made fun of Jerry Mano a lot. But I like Jerry Mano.
It's cool. I think I'm friends with him on Facebook actually. Him and Curtis Hopi or.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
So, no.
Huh.
Curtis Hoppy. This is a weird thing that happened the other day. Did you listen to RG's new song?
I did. It was like a minute and 30 seconds though.
Yeah, it was real short. I honestly didn't care for it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But it was like
I enjoyed the idea of it.
Yeah, I like the idea. I listened to it. I don't think I'll listen to it again a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be mad if it comes on. But I did a reaction to it, and I got copyrighted pretty fast by Reach Records, and I was like, oh, daggone it. Oh, well. But then it came back, and they, like, made some deal on YouTube where we, like, share the profit. Instead of, like, copywriting me, like, we both get money off of it. Like, the money from the video, like, half of it goes to me and half of it goes to Reach Records. I was like, whoa.
There you go.
Interesting.
Terrible. I mean, you still
No,
get
it's
something.
not. I'm still making something. But I just thought it was like, no one's ever done that.
What about before, though? Like, if they copyright it and then...
You just can't make any money off of it.
Oh, so they let you post a video, you just can't make anything. So now you're at least making something. So you're winning more than you were. So
Exactly.
that ain't bad.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. Now, if only more people would do that.
Yeah, for real.
I usually just get copyrighted.
I'm sure a lot of people will start doing it, though. On to? If we...
Reflect. And deflect.
You know...
That soundbite really has kind of grown on me, to be
I
honest.
like it. It was like probably the worst at first, huh?
Yeah, it was like, but I was like, I kind of like that one.
I think I've heard someone quote it to us.
Yeah, someone
I
has.
don't remember who it was.
Who was it? I feel like I was there.
I also kind of feel like it was a kid.
Someone was like, reflect, like, I was like, what?
Maybe Daniel, Dave. I don't know.
It probably was Daniel.
Probably so. Man, this is a podcast where I feel like we have kids listen to it, and you know, I wouldn't say it's a kid-friendly show. I wouldn't say it's not, but I wouldn't say it is.
I don't think we have a lot of kids listen to it.
Well, I thought like Jocelyn was listening to it.
I know.
Grant's kid.
No, I know. Brielle asked me
Oh.
if it was okay for Jocelyn to listen to it. I was like,
So these ain't snap days no more. We're grown adults.
sure, man. It's like I don't know what let Jocelyn watch and stuff.
Yeah, so I don't ain't cussing or nothing, but you know, there's some more adult stuff that lies deep within the podcast that they ain't ready for it. You know, they ain't ready for it. Yeah. But so we're gonna reflect and deflect if you ever let your kid listen to this and we said something that they maybe shouldn't have heard. But at the same time, they'd be a better parent. You know, that'd be my advice that I would give to a parent.
Don't let your kid listen to this podcast.
Yeah, man. Don't let your kid listen to Gonzalez Galyean.
Reflect and deflect. I'm trying to think.
I ain't gonna reflect and deflect on what I said about Steven's son
Easy.
trying to date my daughter. You better watch out.
Come on, son.
My son's gonna be
honestly,
so well-behaved.
honestly, it's gonna be opposite. It's gonna be my son, your daughter, and
Yeah. Anytime I've had a kid in a dream, it was a girl.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I was telling my sister and my wife yesterday. I was like, I've always wanted a boy first, but if we have a kid, I kind of think I want a girl first. And then my sister's like, I could see you as a girl dad. Can you see me a boy dad though?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd definitely be a girl dad.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like
I definitely though.
I don't know what that vibe is, but I think that's it.
I think that'd be kind of like ironic if like your parents had all boys and you have all girls.
I don't know if I want all girls.
I don't want all girls and I don't want all boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just can't. Well, now that I said I can't, God's gonna do that. But
God said, watch me cook.
Yeah, that's it. Damn, Mac, watch me cook, bro.
Watch me cook.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, that's all I got to deflect on.
Yeah, I don't guess I have anything.
I apologize for
I'll reflect.
leaving an event early yesterday, though.
Oh, yeah.
I had something else I had to get to.
Yeah,
So.
you better.
Yeah, I went to another chapel though.
I'll reflect on not buying you a Red Bull, I guess.
Dude, still mad about that, bro. But it's all right, cause God forgives.
Yeah.
I know that I could forgive, and I ain't saying that I have yet, but I can see it on the horizon.
Some people might even say God would forgive you for leaving your event yesterday.
I would hope. I
bet God. There wasn't even no forgiving need to be done.
Yeah.
God was probably just chill at the whole dang thing.
Well, as a matter of fact, dude, like, I prayed for my meal, like, before I ate, after that event.
Yeah, and God was chill.
I felt like the connection was still there,
Okay.
I
So,
felt like it was still tight.
Alright.
So, I don't think there's no beef.
That's good.
So.
That's good.
That's at the end of the day, you feel like you done a little wrong, You just remember to pray
Yeah.
before you meal, and if everything still seems straight and you get food poisoning, you're probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't listen to Gonzalez Galyean.
Yeah, if you're a kid, for sure. If you're an adult, man, Gonzalez Galyean all you want, bro.
Yeah, all of it. Get the streams up.
All
Get the
40,
streams up.
45 or 46?
This will be 46.
All 46 episodes, dog.
Yep.
But, unless you have a heck nah.
Reflect. And deflect.
Heck nah. Do you click the wrong button 2
I'll
times in the episode?
reflect on that, too.
Heck nah.
Oh, man. I know.
Dude.
Is
you've been a week without it, so, it can get difficult. I understand.
Is Ryan's girl gonna reject my boy's date?
Heck nah.
Heck nah. My boy comes home broken hearted. I'm gonna come there and beat you up.
Nah. But is Ryan gonna let his girl date Steven's boy? Heck nah. Heck nah.
We're gonna be in-laws, bro.
Oh, we can go all day.
Come on, son.
Oh, inconceivable! Suck it! Rude! I am so confused
Me too. Without further ado, guys, I think we ended on a great note.
There you go.
Guys, we'll see y'all later. Gonzalez
Galyean
out.